Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So this is technically part two of what I found this week. So yesterday's episode was episode 21. I'm just going to call this one episode 22 just to save any confusion. But technically it's part two of episode 21. Alright, so look what I found. And we did do a $1 coin roll hunt, I think, during the week. And I did find a few finds anyway, and I have found some extras since. So this one here, not intended for circulation, so 2018 Commonwealth Games coin, so happy to find that one. This one here, still not sure whether or not this is post-mint damage or something else going on there, but certainly if it is post-mint, that someone has taken the face off. It was done a while ago because it's certainly worn well and fairly even with the actual coin over that time. Toward the end of this video, we will weigh that coin and compare it to another 85. I haven't weighed it, so it'll be interesting to see what it does come up against a coin of the same age and that's been in circulation for some time as well. What do I got here? 2015 100 Years of Anzac. Barely worth keeping at this stage in this sort of grade, but certainly a low mintage coin, and more. I've kept this one. I've got plenty of them, so that's probably my experience of things. But if you don't have one, certainly grab one and keep it if you can find one. I'm still continuing to pull out of circulation the 2019 A, U, and S coins. From my side of things, the A is the toughest one for me to find. These I'm pretty sure will be 1 million of each of these. I could be wrong, but we will see in around November 2020 what that is. But I'm pretty sure they came out and actually said that. So that's from memory. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. So A, U, and S. I found 1 U and 2 S's this week. I also kept what are these? A couple of 2018 Mob of Roos. I'm still keeping each of those until we find out the mintage, and they're certainly not coming through very often in my neck of the woods, so I'm keeping them. Couple of coins I found outside of the $1 coin roll hunt was this. Which one is this one? 1994 rabbit ear. Certainly getting tougher and tougher to find rabbit ears. So I got a 94, and I also picked up a what's this one? A 98. So nice big cud behind the ear there of the kangaroo. It looks a little bit different than what I'm used to finding, so I will have to check that up against the other ones that I've got from 1998, I think it was. Yes. Just there are variations within the rabbit ear range, so if you are a rabbit ear collector, just because you think you've got that one, just check it, because certainly in the 2016 year, there's probably 3 or 4 different varieties of rabbit ear. I say varieties, but technically it's an error and a breakdown of the die. So few foreign coins came my way. This one here is from Singapore, 2013, 50 cents. Quite a nice looking coin. I just keep them. I don't bother sending them back or trying to send them back. They don't usually go back into the machine very well, and the machine spits them back out anyway. So, and this one here from 2009, it's quite a nice design, and I'll just keep that one as well. I don't mind finding them from time to time. I wouldn't want to be finding foreign coin constantly, but from as you'll see in this episode, if you haven't caught up with some of the videos from during the week, I've had a very good hunt this week in relation to foreign coins, and this is probably, well, certainly is my find of the week, which was the 2004 New Zealand, well, it's a 10-cent coin. So there's a hair there. 10-cent coin that has been muled with a $1 coin. So this obverse that you're seeing right here is the obverse from the $1 New Zealand $1 coin, and then the reverse is the 10-cent coin. And if you haven't seen my video on this coin, go and check it out. There's some interesting stuff and some interesting markings on this coin, other than the fact that it's got the double rim, that tell us that this coin is what it is, that it is a mule. So it was a little bit filthy. It actually had some chewing gum or something like that around here, and I was able to pick that off. And I didn't do that before the video because it was yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys straight away. So I tried. It was literally, it popped out of the roll, and I basically quickly did some research to make sure it actually was what it was, and put it on camera. But yeah, it's come out a lot nicer than what I would have expected. I haven't washed it in anything like that. It's just purely just rubbed off the bubble gum that was stuck on the coin. So there's still a bit of dirtiness down around the 2004 there, but yeah, this isn't for sale. This is a keeper. So yeah, that's certainly the find of the week, and something that really just shouldn't be able to be found here in Australia. So that's a really special coin to me. What else we got? Oh yes, this was a nice find as well. I was quite happy with this one, which is a 1985 10-cent coin. Very difficult to find, and they all end up looking like this. But this is probably not a bad one. Some of them are certainly more scuffed up than this, and certainly more worn. But yeah, they all look dull like this. I've never found a nice shiny one anyway. So low mintage, 2 million on that one. Certainly have had a 2011 10-cent coin drought. But the drought was broken this week, and we've found another one, which is nice, and I keep each and every one of those. So mintage 1.7, 1.8 million. Nice lamination error. Last week I found a 50-cent lamination error. This week I found this one, which is pretty cool. It's got a nice lamination crack going straight through the chin, and you can see that there. It's pretty obvious. And you certainly don't need a magnifying glass to see this kind of error. It's a nice coin, certainly worth more than face value. So if you're going through your coins and you're finding stuff like this, it's an error. Okay, so keep it aside. There are collectors of these coins, and people want the different dates. This one's a 1983, so who knows, it might be a special one. But certainly you can sell these for $10 plus. Yeah, certainly depending on the amount of lamination going on. So certainly keep those guys if you're finding them. They're not just rubbish junk coins. Alright, so what else do we find? Oh yeah, I found two 1972s this week. Normally I like to say that the 1972s are like one in every $100. I've been having great success. I've probably found probably about 5 in the last $100. So 1 in $20 at the moment. So my hit rate is up nice and high, which is great. Low mintage coin once again. Not as low as what you'd think, but it's in the 8 millions. I think. Yes, 8 million. May not seem low, but for a 5-cent coin, that is very low. And the only one better than that is the 2016 changeover, which I managed to find 4 of them this week in various conditions. This is probably the worst one out of the lot. But I'm constantly hunting for the alien version of this coin. If you haven't seen my video, check out that one. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I'm going through so many 5-cent coins. and I'm having a bit of success with what I'm finding also. So I don't put any of these back into circulation. I keep each and every one of them. It may be something that'll be worthwhile in 20 years' time. Who knows? But still, like in uncirculated condition, these things are starting to move on price. So certainly well worth keeping. And in uncirculated condition, they're starting to go from anywhere dollar upwards now. So well worth holding on to. 2015 missing SD. Just focus in there. You can just see a slight little smudgy sort of thing there. It's a die fill error. The SDs were intended to be there, but during the minting process, that particular part of the die has been damaged and doesn't allow for the SD to be formed correctly. Therefore, we see a smudge, and therefore we call it a missing SD, even though it's sort of there anyway. So that was a cool find. Now, I did a video on this earlier in the week, and I just wanted to clarify a couple of things, because I was a bit concerned after doing the video that each of the... This is a New Zealand coin, so it's a 1999. So basically what I was getting at was this was a multiple error coin, and it is rotated, as we can see, and it's got these extra cuds on the bottom of the 5, which I highlighted in the video, which you can see there. So after that video, I was a bit concerned because I started reading some of your comments, and there was people saying that, yep, I've got one, and so I started thinking, oh, not so special. Maybe they're all like that. So subsequently, I went through my collection to see what I had, and I didn't have any other ones of the 99, but then, funny thing, I managed to find another 2 more. So I rotated them, and sure enough, they were also rotated. So that made me more concerned. I thought, okay, well, they're all like this. So I went through my New Zealand coins and pulled out I got a 2000, 2001, and a 2002. Coin. So I thought, okay, we'll check these guys and see what the rotation's like on these, and it's perfect, it's correct. So obviously then the 99s are the issue. So all these ones were as they were intended. So thanks to a couple of you actually, Brad from Tassie Adventures, he mentioned that he went through his collection, and I think he said from memory that I think he had 18 of the 99s, but only 2 of the 18 were rotated the same way that mine was. So that just made me feel a little bit better that it actually is an error, and that it wasn't just the normal for that particular coin. So now I said at the start of the video we were going to weigh that coin, and I spoke about yesterday that it's a good practice to weigh your coins, and certainly if you find something that is an error. So I've got a couple of 85s here, so let's just weigh this one here, which is a standard 85. Yep, that's within the range of correct weight. Yep, 903, so a 905, 903 and a 906. Alright, so let's grab this one. So my concern with this one is that someone's actually manipulated this coin and taken the face off. So let's check the weight on that one. And that's coming up as 8.89. So I think it is PMD. Yeah, that's right. Post-mint damage. I thought I said something else then. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's post-mint damage, and something has occurred with it. So that's the way I'm going to treat it. I feel safer to call it post-mint damage rather than an error, because I certainly have come across quite a few coins where this kind of thing has gone on, and I don't have a real explanation of how that could happen at the mint. So I think it's safer to say that it's post-mint damage. until such a time as the mint come out and say that no, this is what's happened. But I'm still keeping them. So, and I have a number of different ones from different years, and some of them are really, really shiny. And this is probably the first one that looks like that. So it's probably the first one I've really questioned as to whether or not it's post-mint damage or not. But anyway, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on that one anyway. Alright guys, well I hope you've enjoyed this video and a look at what I've found over this last week. Yeah, I've had a good week, and sometimes you sort of feel like, oh, should we continue? But then all of a sudden you find great finds like that 2004 mule. Actually, I wanted to show you something as well. While we got it here, I did grab out, I didn't have another 2004, but just to put a comparison, I'll just put them up against my hand here. So we got a 2003 and the 2004. Now, hopefully you guys can see it, but there's certainly a difference in size in the actual obverse of the coin. The actual coins are the same size, but you can see there that that the 2003 is a little bit bigger and fills out the coin space better than what the 2004. So the 2000, I didn't have a dollar coin. I would have loved to have shown you a dollar coin. Well, I did have a dollar coin, but it was an older dollar coin that wasn't as helpful as these two. So it had the different effigy on it. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to show you that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that right now anyway, and hopefully you can see there that there is a difference there, and certainly around the rim of the 10-cent coin. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this look at what I found this week, and I wish you guys all the success as you guys noodle through the week. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll have another video for you soon.